guys, so this is day one of my first December daily. I wanted to do an October daily, but then my cousin came in for most of the month of October and I wanted to spend time with her, so I didn't really have the chance to do it. Set up to do a November daily, then Boo Boo got sick and we lost Boo Boo, so I didn't get to do that one. So I'm hoping I get to do my December daily. This is how I decorated the cover of it. This is I guess you could call it a painty paper. It's done on sticker paper. I had some sticker paper left over from last year that I didn't use, and I pulled it all out. I had quite a bit, really. And I pulled it out and I did my whole painty paper technique on it and then put it onto the cover here. It did come, once I put it on, I got it on a little bit crooked, and I knew I couldn't stand for that edge to show, so I just went ahead and put some washi tape down through here. Reinforced that washi tape with a glue stick. This die cut of Merry Christmas and this tree I got in a swap. I am so sorry, I cannot remember who it was from. It's been a while. If you remember swapping this to me, let me know in the comments and I'll be more than happy to give you credit. These the gold stars I punched out myself with my paper punches out of some very pretty glitter paper I got from Walmart.com. So, and then when I did the inside, I didn't want to do a whole lot of decorating. I want to do it day to day. So I just did some basic colors on the pages in the Punchinella that was gifted to me by a dear friend by the name of Charlotte Fletcher. Charlotte, I love this. This is the best thing you could have given me. I use it on everything. And I can see why you say it's your go-to stencil. I love it. The circles here are a stencil that I made myself from craft foam. And this is just a piece of cardboard from a memory game that I got at a thrift store. So, and it does great. It doesn't look like it would punch well because it's so thin, but it does great. I do hope to do a video here in the next few weeks on how I made that. I'm sure there's other people that have videos out, but I do like to share whenever I come up with an idea. I'm not saying it's my idea, but when I figure out a way to do something, I like to share it. So I will be sharing that. This I also got in a swap. Cute little bookmark. I really liked it. It seems fitting. Now, when I went through and did my pages, I did them in Christmas red and Christmas green. That's all good and fine. But the problem is I also like to use burgundies and hunter greens. So it's not going to be the most color coordinated December daily. So, just saying. So I did go and do some washi on a couple of the pages. I do want to decorate the edges of the pages here. So this is going to be my title page and then day one. So I have a general idea of how I want the title page. I mean, I have the ephemera pulled out, but I'm thinking that I'm wanting to add a backing of some sort of paper so that it doesn't get quite as lost as it's trying to do here with the colors and such. I mean, this is basically how I want my title page, but I feel like it needs a piece of paper behind it. So what I think I'm wanting to do is put this green behind it. So I need to figure out how big I want that to be, which me figuring out sizes is just not a pretty sight. So let's see what we can do here. If you don't want to watch all this manipulation and figuring out sizes, just go ahead and fast forward through. It will not hurt my feelings at all. I tend to watch all the videos that I watch, but I know some people are pressed for time, so do not think that I will. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I hope everybody's month has started off good. This is such a hectic month with the holidays. Starts around Thanksgiving and then it doesn't slow down until after New Year. So I know how that is. I really do. It's not busy on the job that I currently hold, but it's busy in my personal life. And that has that's really rough because having lost Boo Boo, I'm really not in a, what you call, holiday spirit. So, it's going to be a rough holiday for me and Ruru this year. I'm trying to get my Christmas decorations up, but I'm really not too enthused about doing them this year. Without Boo Boo here, it just doesn't seem like there's a reason to. So, I know if you're a pet owner, you understand. If you're not, then, you know, just accept it for what it is. Pet owners do grieve when they lose a pet, just as if they were losing a child if it was a member of the family. So just be understanding of anyone you may know that has lost a pet. It is rough. It really, really is. So I'm going to use my ATG to put down some adhesive here. I figure putting down my background first and then working with that will probably be the best way to go, rather than trying to manipulate it all onto my, okay, got to fix that, it's come loose, and trying to manipulate it all and then put it on there. That's not going to work. So let's see what we can do here. Get it about as straight as I can. Can't promise much of anything as far as straightness. I'll have to work on an ATG gun here in a minute. Okay, so we have, let's see if I can find my smaller tape runner here, and I will just use that. Hopefully that will work. I just don't have very much luck with this kind of stuff. I seem to battle more than I use it. I did opt to make the stripes go up and down. I felt they would work better since most of this went side to side. So let's see how this is going, if it's going to work as well as I want it to. I think it's going to be okay. Maybe bring it down a little bit more, like that. Put this here. I think that'll work. I think that's how I want it. So let's do it like that. Get that page done. Then we can move on to day one. Now, be forewarned, if you watch my videos, me and Rue don't go out that often, okay? We are more homebodies than we are anything. So don't expect to see a whole lot of we went here or we did that, or most of it will be at home stuff. We do go out to do mailings of stuff that I've sold on the shop, and we do that from time to time, and I will share that with you. But for the most part, we are homebodies. So again, if that's not your cup of tea, I'm sorry, but it's just, it is what it is. Probably watch before I put that down, but I think that'll work there like that. Make sure I got room for that one. This little one's okay, but I do prefer my bigger one. When it's down, it really throws me for a loop. Hoping these chipboard things will stay on here well with this. I think that's going to be a pretty title page. Seems to be holding pretty well. Okay. I am going to set that one up a little bit further than the actual background. There we go. Okay, so that's the title page. Turned out pretty good. I like it because it has the different days of the month on it. So let's go on to day one. I'm going to use these Little Hot Tamale. Meg has, she offers a template for library pocket and library cards to go into it. Well, I'm not going to use them as library cards. I'm going to use them as journaling cards. And what I did was I put me a piece of washi tape at the top, and I put my day of the month there. So that way I can journal and then write whatever's I've posted on here. Okay, for the first one we're going to do, the first day is going to be about Ruru. Ruru's having a very, very tough time. She's missing her sissy, more than words can say. And it's breaking my heart because I miss her too, but Rue doesn't understand why she's gone. She goes to the house looking for her, and it is really, really sad. So I'm going to have her for the first day. I need to find some paper to back her with, I think. I would like to back her with some paper here. See how this will look. That will look good. So I'm going to back her with that. This is from my Polaroid zinc printer. I think, is that what it's called? No, zinc paper, but it's Polaroid zip printer. I'm sorry. And let me forewarn you right now, you have to do so much photo editing to print these photos out to where they're light enough to see. It does not, it has an editor in it, but it does not edit the brightness. I'm not sure why it's like that, but it is, and I don't care for that. But I mean, it prints out good photos once you get it edited, but getting it edited is the problem. So just keep that in mind if you're thinking about buying one. You have to do a lot of manipulation before you can even print the photo out. But it's nice not to have to worry about buying ink. You just buy the paper. It's the type that is like the old Polaroids. It was, I guess it was by way of heat, and somehow, I don't know. I remember my dad had the old Polaroids when I was young, and I can remember him using them to take the family pictures and stuff. And he'd take the picture, and then you took it out, and then you had to let it set so long. And being impatient as he was, he would sit there and wave that Polaroid around until it developed. I don't know if that helped it any, harmed it any, but that's what he would do. And I can remember him doing that so much. Now these you don't have to wave. They come out of the printer, the picture already done. So it's not like there's a wait time after it's printed. I don't know about the HP sprocket, I think it's called. I'd say it's probably the same concept. So I wouldn't know why it would be any different. But so this day is going to be about my precious Ruru and her missing her sissy. So that's what we're going. This is we had to take some mail out for some orders, and this was the picture that when we went. She's used to riding in the back in a cage, so I'm trying to get her used to riding up front when we're just in town. Now long trips I will still take her in a cage because it's just safer, but she had to ride up front and she wasn't too happy about it, so we're having to train her to that, so we're still working on it. I also thought I'd add to this, I got these cute little, they're supposed to be what do you call them, what are they called here, gift tags, self-adhesive gift tags, but they are just cute on their own. I mean, and they're inspirational, they're religious. I love them, so I thought I would use them one on each page. So for this page, I think since I've got mostly a red and green color idea going here, I will use, there's 3 different ones. I got them at the Dollar General store down in town. There's this one. It has unto us a child is born. I love that. The gift of God. The Lord bless you. Joy and peace. Then there's also trust in the Lord with all thine heart. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. They've each got the listing of the scripture that the quote is taken from. God so loved the world, for in him I live. I love that one. That's from Acts 17:28. I'll have to look that one up. Don't think I've ever heard that one. Silent night, holy night, peace on earth. Oh, come, let us adore him, and joy to the world. Now, the thing is, these here, this set here, you could really use this all year long. I mean, these are all biblical quotes. These have the biblical quotes. You could probably use them all year long. These are more towards the Christmas songs. So, you know, it's just personal preference. It's no big deal. So, let's see how we're going to position this to where we don't cover it up so bad. To where I can still journal about our day. Day 1. Then I might put some stickers or something there as well. This is Rue after we got back. She was so grateful to get back. She just had to get up into the comfy chair. I've got this semicircular chair that my cousin Greg and cousin Carolyn gave me about this time last year, and I love it. It looks like it's the corner section of a sectional, but it's not. It's not. It's hard to explain. But Rue absolutely loves that chair. And I don't let her up in it that much because her doctor does not want her jumping up and down because of her back. She's got bulging discs in her back. So no jumping or anything like that, or of any kind, up and down or anything. So I don't let her in there that often, but when I do, she loves it. She just wallers it and lays there like she owns it. So she does really like it. Okay, so before I put all this together, I had better journal about the day. I guess I will use a regular marker if I can find one, regular pen if I can find one. Okay. Basically just journaled. Me and Rue went out to mail some orders today, and she wrote up front she was none too happy and was excited to get back home to her comfy chair. So we'll go ahead and put that down. This is my first time actually doing a daily. Like I said, I attempted to do an October and a November, and it didn't work out. I'm hoping this works out better. So we will see. Trying not to cover up Rue any more than I have to. Oh, but that's some pretty plaid paper on the back of there. I love plaid paper, plaid washi. I use it all year long if I could find it all year long, but I can't. I'm lucky to find it at Christmas, to be quite honest. Okay, let's get Rue's other picture on there. I am so messy with tape and glue and everything. It is not funny. There we go. Okay. And let's see what kind of stickers we got that we can put on there to fill in a little bit of space. Sorry about that. I have to keep my computer sound on in case my boss, it's my day off, but he may contact me. I do apologize for that so much. See what we got here that might look pretty, that might fit more than anything. How about some candy canes? That sounds good, don't it? Can't go wrong with candy canes or snowflakes. So there. I got these last year at the dollar store also. Dollar Tree. Not Dollar Tree. Dollar General. And they were $1 a package. And forgot I had them. And pulled them out. And so glad I remembered I had them. Because I really need to use them. I didn't buy a whole lot this year. For the decorating and everything. Because I had so much left over from last year. So. Okay. So there's day 1. It's done. I'm tickled. I hope to stay on track with this. May not get them loaded up every day, but I'm hoping to stay on track as far as decorating it. So I hope you enjoyed watching it and listening to me go on and on while I decorated my December daily for the first day and for the title page. Title page needs something on it too. Let's put some snowflakes on it just to break up some of that dark color. Oh yes, I can live with that. Always in groups of 3 though. Something my mom always told me. Always an uneven amount. Never have an even amount. Okay, that'll work. So there we go. The title page for 2017. I'll probably have to stamp that on there somewhere. Maybe here or here. I don't know. We'll think about that. And then day 1. I don't know if I'm going to stamp them from day to day either. I don't think so. I may just put December 2017 somewhere on here. I don't know yet. So there's day 1. I'm wishy-washy too, so got to realize that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll come back for the rest of the days. Until then, bye YouTube. Blessings to all of you.